Hello, my loves, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and today is something different. What we're doing here, and big shout out to kloeetaylor and her channel. What we're doing is this hashtag My Magical YouTube Journey. I was not personally tagged in any of these yet either. However, I saw Chloe's and I just finished it. And then I was like, I need to do this also. This is calling me. So I had other plans. Guess those are going to have to wait. So this is about 25 questions about my YouTube journey for me in the tarot community. And just like Chloe, I would hope that other tarot readers would do this. So question number 1 is, why did you choose your channel name and what's the reasoning behind it? So obviously the name of my channel is Lotus Spirit Tarot. For me, it's very personal, and I know with some of these questions I'm going to get choked up. I personally, and I know a lot of people, had a very hard life growing up and well into my 20s. It wasn't easy, and I won't get into all the details. But when I finally got into my spirituality and started changing my life, it was like the lotus flower, which grows out of the muck, the gunk, has to really push to break through that and become the lotus, the most beautiful flower, right? So I feel anybody can do that with the right guidance. So that's why I named my channel Lotus Spirit Tarot. Question number 2. What kind of content do I create on my channel? I did a lot of different things. And I'm always kind of switching it up a little bit. But I've done monthly readings and weekly readings and, all sorts of readings. Right now, I have discovered through my spiritual team to really do just timeless readings for each zodiac, right? I just do timeless. Whenever you come across it, that's when you're meant to hear it. I feel like that works for me and all of you who are watching a little bit better. I think that just works a little bit better. But the funny thing is, as I will tell you, because it kind of leads into other questions that are on this list, I do watch a ton of other tarot readers, and I watch their weeklies, monthlies, right? So I wouldn't tell you not to do that. Absolutely do that. That's just not what I'm doing at this time. Question number 3. What inspired you to start your channel? Well, to be honest with you, a couple things. One, my sister-in-law had called me. I had been doing private readings and Reiki, and my sister-in-law called me up. We were having a conversation one day, and she was like, why aren't you on YouTube? I am going to sound very naive. I was like, YouTube? What are you talking about? Not that I didn't know YouTube, but I had never even watched YouTube prior to that. And she's like, you should start a channel. There's so many people you can help. You can mentor, you can teach, you can, give the advice and wisdom of spirit to. And I thought, okay. So, and that did inspire me because I thought, wow, I can really reach so many more people than just my, direct community where I was living at the time. So I was inspired by my sister-in-law. Spirit brings the right messages in at the right time, right? To start the YouTube channel so I could help and be of aid to as many people as possible. Question number 4. How long have you been on YouTube as a creator? I have been on YouTube since 2019, okay? 2019 is when I just said, yep, that's, when I had that conversation with my sister-in-law and just did it. Question number 5. What are your hobbies outside of your channel? This may surprise a lot of you. 3 major hobbies of mine. is that I love to golf. I know a lot of you are like, what? Yes, I golf with my uncle all the time. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do in my spare time. I also love to horseback ride, Western saddle. Absolutely love that for enjoyment. Nothing better than being on a horse in the middle of the woods. It's amazing. And lastly, my big passion of hobbies is cooking, hence the cupcake here. I love to cook. I love to bake. I get very intricate, and I love to feed people. I just do. I can't help it. It's in my nature. So in my spare time, I am always cooking. As a matter of fact, yesterday in my spare time, I made these red velvet cupcakes with a cream cheese frosting, and I made beef bourguignon. So yeah, I could be in the kitchen all day and never get tired of it. Oh, okay. So let's move on to question number 6. Is there a new style of content you want to try? Yeah, I'd love to start a cooking channel. Absolutely. I've been thinking about it for probably a year now. You guys let me know if you'd be interested in tutorial cooking, step by step, show you how to make some really cool things, right? Everybody, for example, the reason I say that is because I was always a cook, but never a baker. So I bought myself this insanely dollar amount KitchenAid mixer and forced myself to learn how to bake. And I love it, right? So yeah, I would love to inspire people in that way too. Question number 7. How do you plan out your content? Because it's timeless, I don't plan it out in a very scheduled way anymore like I used to. But what I do try to plan out is to do 6 readings a day. That's always my goal, is to do 6 readings a day, whether they be for the YouTube channel or they're the shorts or personal readings, because I do personal readings. I try to make sure that I do at least 6 a day. But, life happens sometimes. So, and there are days where I could go and go and go too, where I've done 12 readings in a day. So, that's kind of, I guess, I don't know if that's a plan, but there you go. Question number 8. What are your tools of the trade? Which is funny because with Chloe, she was talking about, the cameras and mics and things like that. I'm not so sophisticated. My tools are this MacBook Air that I'm recording on right now. I use the camera and the computer and candles. And that's about it. Of course, my tarot cards and oracle decks, but I don't know if that's what they meant by that. Question number 9. As a content creator, do you experience burnout? I do not experience burnout with doing readings. That I do not. My burnout comes from life in general, right? My life has been very turbulent the last few years, and that's what burns me out. It's all the other responsibilities that I've had and big changes. I don't know about you guys, but since 2020, my life is completely different as far as my personal life goes than I would have ever imagined. So many changes. So that's where I get the burnout. Question number 10. Which video are you most proud of and why? I did a series. This was way back. Probably 2019, 2020, I want to say. I did a series of zodiac signs. So Aries through Pisces, from the ancestors. And I was super proud of those because I literally woke up in the morning and I was so pulled to do those readings, and they have been able to reach so many people. And I didn't know at that time I had such a connection with the ancestors. Okay, of course I have a connection with spirit guides, angels, but I had no idea at that time that I had such a huge connection with the ancestors. So those are my favorite videos. Oh my gosh. Who inspires you within the magical community? There are so many, and it ties into kind of the end question. So I will tell you One of my absolute favorite, I'm going to give you two of my absolute favorite readers out there, and I'll tell you why, too. Scorched Earth Tarot and the Gem Goddess. The reason those two stand out the most to me is because they're complete opposites. The Gem Goddess is very sweet, kind, intelligent. She's got this sweet voice. I just love her readings. I love her jewelry. She has, the gem jewelry. Love all of that. Scorched Earth Tarot is downright in your face, let's get dirty, kind of a reader, which I really like that too. And she's got a voice more like mine, very deep, a little gravelly, right? And it's just two different ways, two different approaches, different types of messages, which is why I always say there's not just one reader for you. There's usually a few, right? But yeah, those are the two that I really look up to. They inspire me. Question number 12 is, are there any channels you would recommend? Again, there is a ton of them. Well, heck, we'll just do it twice. I'll tell you who I recommend. Soulful Revolution, of course, Chloe Taylor, White Feather Tarot, the Gem Goddess, Minnow Pond Tarot. I love Chris. He's hysterical. Conscious Evolution. Who else would I? Oh, Baba Jolie. I like Baba Jolie a lot. Truth Well Told Tarot. Anita Serene, Rosology. Scorched Earth, as I already said. Gareth Hudson. I really like him too. Very, very good. Jane International. And the Daily Brew Tarot. So there might be more on the end when I tag, but those are the ones that are coming to the top of my head right now. So there you go. Yeah, I follow a lot. Okay, question number 13. Do you believe there are misconceptions about being a magical practitioner on YouTube? Of course. Of course there are. First of all, what I really, really dislike, what I really, the misconception I hate is that we're telling your future. As readers, we are not telling your future. What we are doing, in my opinion, or at least what I do for sure, is we're giving you advice from spirit. We're giving you advice from spirit, how to ride energy, how to work with energy. We're not predicting your future, okay? So that would be my biggest one. Question 14, what do you like and dislike about being on YouTube? What I love about being on YouTube is being able to reach people all over the globe. I love to look at the analytics and see just who's watching the videos. And I would tell you, I couldn't believe in the beginning, like how far out it reached. So I'm in the States, and literally people that were in North Korea are watching. I mean, it's just amazing to me how the reach is, which actually I do personal readings. So I have a friend who is a reader that cannot read unless the person is in front of them. I'm not like that. So I've actually read and done personal readings for people that live all across the world. And I wouldn't have been able to do that without YouTube. So that is amazing to me. As far as what I dislike negativity. So if someone puts a negative comment on any of my videos, I immediately delete that person. They are no longer allowed. And it's not, it's not just saying, oh, I'm having a bad day. That's not what I mean by negative. It's like when they really get into the negativity, and I'm just like, nope, I dealt with that my whole life. I'm certainly not going to deal with it, on this channel. So yeah, that's the only icky part. Let's see. Question 15. What are some of the challenges and struggles you face creating on this platform, and how do you overcome them? The biggest challenge that I've had, and I think most of the tarot readers would agree, our content, my content, is 18 plus. This is made for adults, right? So the fact that I can get demonetized for swearing, which I think is silly, they're just words, or I can get demonetized because on a lot of we'll use the standard tarot, Rider Waite, there's a lot of unclothed people on there. And the fact that I would have to cover that up, and I've seen a lot of readers have to do that, it seems silly, right? It's a very childish thing to me. So, how do I overcome that? I swear in some of the videos, I don't cover up the cards, and if I get demonetized, I do, right? So, question number 16. What is your opinion on monetization, paywalls, or other exclusive content? I love exclusive content. I do. I will say for me, and I'm a one-woman show right now, that it got to be too much. I used to have a Patreon channel, and I just felt like I wasn't able to give those Patreon members what they were paying for. So I tried another platform, Uscreen, same thing. It just I felt like I wasn't giving enough for that. So for me, I changed it, and I just have the YouTube membership, right? The exclusive membership on YouTube. And then I don't have to try to keep up with so many platforms, but I can still do exclusive content. I can just uploading the same way. I don't have to change the way I'm doing it. And, it just all works out for me. And now I feel like they're getting exactly what they should be getting for the amount they're paying, right, each month. And we're a soul family, and I love that. Now, I'm not knocking Patreon. I belong to some of the people out there who have Patreon. And I like that some of the readers out here also do like extendeds through Vimeo and all that stuff. I think it's great if you have the time to do it. So, let's see. Question number 17. Do you have any boundaries on this platform? Why or why not? Yeah, my one boundary is I will not deal with negative people. I just will not. I mean, that goes back to before, but that is my boundary. Like, that is like, nope, I'm not going to let you affect me. I'm certainly not going to let you affect my subscribers, right? I'm not going to allow it. So once I see that, boom, done. Then that's that. Question number 18. Do you have any current goals for your channel? Absolutely. Of course, we all have goals. I would love to hit 100K subscribers. I think that is a big goal. I want to get that silver placard from YouTube. But I want to be able to reach more people. I really do. Because, well, I will tell you, because I am a Taurus sun. The Hierophant is my card. I am here to give that information. And so I would love to hit 100K subscribers. Question number 19. What mistakes have you made and how did you fix them? Well, one of the things was as I was spreading myself too thin across those other platforms. I'm not saying not to do it. Just, make sure you're ready for it. If you can afford, an assistant to help you with that, that's awesome. Do that. But remember that you can't neglect yourself, right? You can't neglect yourself. And that's what I was doing. I was trying to put so much into it, so much content into all these different platforms that there was no time for me anymore. So again, yeah, I wouldn't say not to try or not to do, but as far as me, I tried it too soon, I think, or I thought it would be easier than it was. So, question 20. What are some of the ways your channel has grown since your first video? So my channel, So my channel has grown in and of itself, right? Obviously. I mean, it's grown. It's getting bigger. It continues to get bigger. The audience is bigger. So that's great. But again, I have to kind of go back to one of the previous questions. It's allowed me to do personal readings for people all around the world. And for me, that's so exciting. It is so exciting when I find out that someone's from the Netherlands and I'm doing a reading for them. Not to say that I don't love doing readings for the people in my own state of Louisiana. Of course I do. But that just, wow, you know, like I would not have been able to reach those people without the YouTube channel. And my soul family, like seriously, the people who get personal readings from me and who join our soul family membership on YouTube, they are family. I've had clients since 2019 that found me through YouTube, and I'm truly soul family with them. I am truly friends with them. I know what's going on in their lives. Like, it's wonderful. So, yeah, the YouTube channel has been a blessing for me to find my soul family, right? It's a blessing. 21. Have you ever wanted to quit making videos? No. I have not ever wanted to quit. I swear it's my therapy. When I go into channeling and I'm doing readings, that is my most relaxed time of the day, you know, other than meditation. But I mean, it's my happy place. So the answer is no. 22. What do you wish you knew before starting your YouTube journey? I wish I wasn't trying to appease everybody and reach, you know, the world. I mean, when you think about the population of the world, that's a lot of people. And there's no way that I would be the reader for all of those people. But I do feel like I was trying to force something, you know? So now I realize that the right people will show. The people are meant to hear the messages, meant to be soul family, meant to subscribe. They will show. So I just trust in spirit. I trust that spirit will guide them to me. All right. 23. Do you post on any other platforms? Like I said, I used to have a Patreon and Uscreen. I don't post on those. The only one I really post on other than YouTube is Twitter. It's an easy, because if you're not a creator, what happens when you upload a video, it asks you if you want to share it with other platforms like Facebook and whatnot. Twitter's there. I don't have to do any extra real extra steps. So Twitter. 24. Do you have any advice for those wishing to create a channel? Yeah. Just do it. Like, seriously, just do it. I know that there are creators out there that have beautiful, wonderful equipment. That's awesome. But they probably didn't always, right? Like, all I use is this MacBook Air camera and candles, right? Just don't try to overplan. Don't have excuses of why you can't start. Just start. Literally, just start. If you have something to offer, then just start the YouTube channel. Okay? You don't need to have every single, like, nice piece of equipment, this, that, or the other. All you got to do is be you. Be your authentic self. And do what you're passionate about. Question number 25. Who do you tag this video? I will be tagging again. We'll go through it again. I will definitely be tagging Chloe, although she's already done it, just so she knows that, yes, it got out. So kloeetaylor, Soulful Revolution, MJ, White Feather Tarot, I love her, the Gem Goddess, Minnow Pond, Chris, Conscious Evolution Journey, D, Baba Jolie, Truth Well Told Tarot, Anita Serene, Rosology, Scorched Earth Tarot, and Gareth Hudson Tarot. And there's also a new one. and I might have mentioned before because I'm recent to her channel, the Daily Brew Tarot, and Jane International. Don't want to forget about Jane. So I'll be tagging all of them. So with that being said, my loves, I hope that you enjoy this. I hope you get a little behind the scenes here. And I hope that it motivates you. If you are so inspired to have a YouTube channel, I hope it motivates you to do so. With that being said, all of my love, light, and blessings to all of you. Until next time.